Hello and welcome to Ahuvi 360 Virtual Tours. So today I'm going to be showing you the second part of how I put together a virtual tour. Now, we have been doing a tour for the Manor Estate in Winterbourne Stoke, just down the road from Stonehenge in Wiltshire. And I've already spent one day doing photographs there. I had to go back another time as well just to capture some of the outside shots, because obviously the first day that we went there it was tipping it down with rain. So the second day, thankfully it was much better. Even though it was incredibly windy, we were able to get some shots. Now, we also had a bit of fun trying to do a video of Pippa, the manager of Manor Estate, because it was so windy and we were doing a green screen behind her. The green screen acted like a sail and was just taking off. So I actually then had to go back a third time to recapture her video once again. So let's take a look first of all at the actual tour itself. I've got it on my website. Here we go. So this is the final finished product. And there we go. There's Pippa just outside the main house, and we can click on her.
Hi, my name's Pippa. Welcome to the Manor Estate. Please feel free to explore this virtual
and
tour.
She gives a nice little welcome.
You've got the barn to...
But we can click to stop her. Great. So there we go. This is it. This is all nice and finished. So I'm going to show you how I put this all together. So first of all, what I did was I took a whole load of photographs on the camera. As I said in the last video, I took 3 shots of each image, one exposing for highlights, one exposing for shadows, and then another which is a medium exposure to kind of catch the blend of both. So as you can see here in Adobe Raw, we have got all of those images, and you can see that we've got exposing for the highlights, exposing for the, no, that's for the highlights, that's the medium, and that's exposing for the shadows. Get it right, Jonathan. So what I do is I then sharpen those and just play a little bit with them, not too much, because what I intend to do after that is to take them into Aurora HDR. There we go. Let's continue. So what this is going to do is it's going to allow me to put all those together, and it will then blend the different exposures into one. So what it will do is it will give me details in the shadows, and it will give me details in the highlights, and it will be able to create an image with so much detail that I wouldn't normally be able to catch it with just one raw photograph. So here we have a range of different images that show us the HDR. So as you can see, it's got the details within the highlights there, and also the shadows as well. And what we then do is, once those are put together, we can stitch them into a program called PT GUI. And what it will do is it will analyze every photograph within that room. It will then put them together into one main file. Here we go, 360s. So there we go. As you can see, it's now put together those 5 images, 4 for the landscape part, and then the one just at the top of the ceiling, because we like to capture the detail within that. And then what I do is I then take that into Photoshop and I will play with it again. So I will sharpen it up, I'll take out any chromatic aberration where you get purple fringing in some of the highlights and things like that. And I will do any Photoshop work. So sometimes some stitching doesn't always work according to plan. So you've either got to go back and restitch it, or otherwise you've got to take it into Photoshop and basically remove any imperfections that are there. Okay, so once we've got all of our 360 images, what we do is we put it into a program called 3D Vista. And 3D Vista is basically what builds our tour. So it takes all of our different panoramic images, and there are loads here, and it basically puts them into the tour for us. So let's have a quick look at this. Let's go on to it. So here we go. So here we can see our 360 image without anything else in it. And then what we need to do is we need to explain to this that we need to go from, say, here to another panoramic, let's say in the building. So what we do is we add hotspots. So this is the hotspot section, and we can literally add different hotspots to get to different places. Unfortunately, it's loading it because it's got a lot of extra stuff in there, like for instance the video. So that's our video for Pippa, and here you can see you've got these different hotspots, and it has a little action to say go to this specific room. I created these customized hotspots so it matches in with the branding of Manor Estate. 3D Vista comes with a whole load of different hotspots that you can use, but because I want to try and make things a little bit more unique to a business, I will personally design those hotspots for them. So here we go. That's how we fit them all together, and we can go to the different rooms to see what is happening with each and all the different things that we've put in. So for instance here, you can see that I have done an information hotspot, and when you hover over it with your mouse, it will come up with this little info box that explains that you can hire that fairy light curtain for £45 including VAT. So whatever it is that you want to show and explain, various features or objects, we can put in information hotspots that can explain all the different things. So we can also put in other information hotspots, such as a little box that will come up. So for instance, this one, it's got show components, and when you click onto the box, it will bring up almost like what they call a light box with information and a photograph in there with a clickable link through to the website. So this is for the DJ Matt at Inspired Party. So we've got a little video of him where he's been green screened, and I've placed that in there so you can click on it to hear him give a talk about his company, and then there's the link that links to his website. So once we've put in everything to our tour, what we can do is publish it. Now, normally a virtual tour comes with a bog standard loading screen at the beginning of your tour. What I can do is I can personalize that to make it look on brand and ready for you. But that then gets published to a specific website. So that can either be my website, where I charge just a small annual fee just to host it, or we can upload it to your own website so you can host it and then link it to your normal website as well. So that's how I put together a virtual tour, and obviously we can customize it to your brand. We can customize the hotspots, all of those different things, to make sure that your virtual tour is fantastic. So next video I'm going to do, I will explain all about how we do a live guided tour. Now, Manor Estate have got a live guided tour, and I will show you using this, the benefits of this. So for them, I will just quickly explain, they can chat to potential customers through a video chat within the tour. So that'll be the next thing I'll show you. So we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.